more things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
What up, guys? This is BZK right here. Today I'm bringing you a gameplay on the map Mayday using only but me knife. Happy St. Patrick's Day to anyone who's celebrating and probably going to get destroyed tonight. But here today I'm here to talk to you about the newest updates to Call of Duty. One of them being the 5th mission team is finally available. If you don't know what that is, it's called Blood Anvil. I think you can only unlock it once you get the first original 4 up to level 50. Then after that, Blood Anvil becomes available. Now, my one and only thing I have to say about Blood Anvil is if you're not quite, what's the best way to say this? Good. If you're not good at this game, do not attempt Blood Anvil. Their basic challenges are pretty ridiculous. One of the couple easier challenges I got was get 30 kills in a match, and that was for bronze level. For gold, I think you have to get like 50 or 45, and it's a little bit ridiculous. One of the harder challenges I've seen in the Blood Anvil is get collaterals. Not just one, but get like 6 collaterals in a single match. The easier way to do some of these challenges is definitely go into an objective game type where the game lasts longer, but otherwise, you just gotta be a slaying machine that goes out there and punishes people. With that said, Blood Anvil comes with another 5 weapons from the mission teams, 2 nuclear variants, one being the Karma, one being the HVR, and then 2 epic weapons, one being the Oni, I don't remember the last name, and the Diamos Karma. The Diamos Karma is probably my most sought after epic from that list. It definitely has an interesting ability. It has super stability, and when you get a kill, the rate of fire increases, plus recoil is decreased. So it sounds like a super kind of like rushy, accurate submachine gun, and I definitely want to see me using it, my hands on it, and try it out, because I want the Karma to be good, but it just sounds a little too, or it feels a little too weird for me to really like appreciate and like it. With that said, we got the 5th mission team. If you look at the star chart, there's like 4 or 5 more stars. So I'm guessing as the time goes on for this game, there probably will be 2 or 3 more mission teams released. Hopefully not at the difficulty of where Blood Anvil is, but definitely with some decent, cool rewards. Another thing they finally added to Call of Duty is the Emblem Editor. Emblem Editor is now live. Oh my goodness. This should have been kind of put in at day 1. From what I can tell, it's very basic. It's very close to the Black Ops 3 Emblem Editor. It has 64 layers, which I think is more than the Black Ops 3 Emblem Editor, but nonetheless, much the same. Very close, very similar. You know, metal or material picker for your symbols. There's color picker. I haven't seen a gradient on there yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but maybe I haven't spent enough time. Obviously now you can make your emblem and attach it to your player card, which gives you a level of customization we didn't have before, which I'm excited about. Speaking about things that should have been in the game from day 1, talking about leaderboards. Leaderboards have been in the game for a while, a couple months, but I think there's a leaderboard glitch right now that only allows you to see your friends and not all time, and not see where you place in the world, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of what I look forward to when I look at leaderboards and what I'm trying really hard to do. One other thing I've noticed with recent Call of Duty is they finally allowed the weapons patch we discussed about in the last video to come through and come to fruition, and it's worse than I would have feared. For some reason, the buff to the Type 2 fire rate really changes the weapon and makes it a melt machine. I honestly didn't think the Type 2 needed a fire rate buff. I just think it needed the other 2 weapons to get toned down. The NV4 really didn't get toned down at all, in my opinion. If you go to like a map on like custom games or private match by yourself, and you just aim down sights at the NV4 without touching the joystick and fire it as fast or as the entire clip, you'll see that it's still pretty freaking accurate. There's just random spikes of recoil in your fully automatic fire. And what I mean by spikes is it's shoots like 5 or 10 shots exactly straight and then just kicks up randomly at an angle, which most of your gunfights only last 5 to 6 shots anyways, so you don't even have to really worry about the random spikes unless you're trying to hit somebody at long range. If you're shooting at long range, you should be bursting the weapon anyhow. With that said, I think the Type 2 is in a little state of overpoweredness right now. Whatever the percentage they increase the weapon firing speed at needs to be cut in half, or maybe put into a quarter of what it was increased, and I think it'd be pretty much back to normal. The K-Bar, in my opinion, did get quite a nerf because it decreased its damage range from 4 to 5 shots to kill at most ranges, which is actually a pretty significant nerf. But the NV4 is still as strong as it should be, or will be. I think it still needs to be looked at, and it still needs to be touched upon before we can really get this game in the balance it needs. With that said, gun balance and things like that, and new things added to the game, we got 20 extra prestiges added to the game. It is crazy. That is a lot of grind time. It's nowhere near, the level 1000 of Modern Warfare Remastered Black Ops 3, but still a lot of time to grind nonetheless. With every new prestige, you gain permanent bonuses such as de-atomizer strike on the OSA, experience per level for challenges is permanently increased. Experience per use on some weapons is permanently increased. Honestly, I don't really think that's enough to justify 20 prestiges. They also said they added camos and calling cards and emblems that you can only get through the prestige system, which is kind of BS to me, but we'll see what they look like, and maybe they'll be cool enough that it'll be worth it, but I don't think they will. Another thing I think they'll need to do to actually make the 20 prestiges a little bit more kind to players is add more classic weapons. Classic weapons should have been a big thing, where that should have been the main thing they added every DLC. I don't care if you have to give them out for free or not, but classic weapons should have been in the game. With that said, the next couple classic weapons I would like to see would be maybe the MP5, the M16, the FAMAS Burst from MW2, the MTAR, maybe the F2000, a bunch of crazy stuff. There's a bunch of weapons I would like to see come back. RPD, M60. If you look in the challenges for Solar, I believe, it says for the classic weapons, you only have to do these classic weapons to unlock Solar, or like in the LMGs, you have to do these LMGs to unlock Diamond. You don't have to do classic weapons. So there's a point in time where I'd like to see definitely new classic weapons hit the market. Black Ops 3 just had the Galil added, one of the iconic Black Ops 1 weapons, and a ballistic knife. I don't know why Black Ops 3 is getting literally all these new weapons, and Infinite Warfare, which is the newest Call of Duty, is not really getting jack diddly. So I hope that changes in the future. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy the knife gameplay. If you guys enjoy my videos or anything else, please leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and also throw a like on this video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is your boy Hellraider signing off. Not a bad game. It could have been better, but not a bad game. 2.75. That's pretty good with a knife. What are you thinking? Yeah, knifing's fun. I enjoy knifing. I've always enjoyed it.